Hey there, friend. It's Stephanie Crevens with the Problem Solver School, where I share tips and encouragement so you can fix your hot messes. And today we are building on our 10-part series about what it means to be a pro troublemaker, and we're on step 6. Step 6 of being a pro troublemaker is about knowing how to strategically communicate, influence those around you, and being open to other people's ideas at the same time. Let me explain what that means. So here's what I think it means to be a pro troublemaker and to communicate effectively, communicate with influence, and being open to those around you. 1, you have an intentional presence. And an intentional presence means that you choose your intention, your belief, your energy for every interaction you have throughout the day. So one of the things that I do, and I learned this from Brendan Burchard, he has a tip that he shares where he says that every time he walks through a doorway, he sets his intention for whatever's happening in that room that he's entering. And I do the same thing. Mine is usually around an elevator for some reason. So whenever I enter an elevator, I choose my intention for wherever I'm going in that building. So you'll probably see me give a big, heavy sigh as I enter and as I exit. And that's me just clearing my thoughts, clearing my mind, and then choosing how I want to show up as I exit the elevator. It's that simple. Second part of communicating effectively and with influence is that every time you have a meeting, there is an outcome-based agenda so that your gatherings are purposeful. Friends, in our workplaces, we have way too many meetings that decisions aren't even made. Sometimes I don't even know what y'all are talking about in these meetings. There's nothing of real purpose that's done. And so if you are going to lead with influence, if you are going to disrupt and challenge the status quo in your organization, the easiest way I know how to do that is to have a meeting with an actual agenda, outcomes, decision points, tasks, deadlines that come out of that meeting, and you will start shaking shit up. I guarantee it. All right. And then I want you to hold firm in your beliefs as a pro troublemaker, right? Like, know what you stand for, why you stand for it, why you're advocating for a certain position or project or priority on your team's plate, but also be open to what other people have to say, because a pro troublemaker knows that you don't know it all. And so you have to be willing to be open to other people's perspectives and to understand that you may not have it all figured out, okay? And then the last piece of communicating effectively, influencing those around you, being open to other people's ideas, is knowing what motivates your team members, your colleagues, your peers, your managers, the leaders at your company. And you know how you do that? You ask them. You ask them, what's the most important reason that you do your job? Why do you show up every day? What energizes you to get out of bed every day and come here and do this work with me? That's it. You ask them. Find your own way to do it, but ask them what motivates them. And then make sure you integrate that into their work and into the way that you communicate with them and connect with them. It's not manipulation. It's simply finding ways to connect your motivation with their motivation. All right, my friends, that's step 6 for being a pro troublemaker, communicating with influence and being open to other people's ideas. Now, get off the internet and be a problem solver who gets real shit done, and I'll see you soon.